I'm Jeffrey Jackson, the author of Paper Bullets, two artists who risked their lives to defy the Nazis, on sale November 10th from Algonquin Books. How much danger would you put yourself in to save the person you love? That was one of the questions that drew me to the powerful story of the French artists and lovers named Lucy Schwab and Suzanne Malherbe. They were two of the most daring anti-Nazi protesters you've probably never heard of, and their love story helped them risk everything to fight against the German army. In 1937, Lucy and Suzanne left Paris for the quiet island of Jersey, one of the British Channel Islands, with no idea they would be living in a war zone just a few years later when the Nazis invaded in 1940. They could have waited out the war in comfort, but instead Lucy and Suzanne responded with resistance, devising their own underground PSYOPs campaign to sabotage the morale of German soldiers. Why would two women with so much to lose deliberately put themselves in such danger? Lucy grew up in an assimilated Jewish household in southern France. Although she never practiced the faith, young Lucy learned about being an outsider when schoolmates screamed anti-Semitic taunts and pelted her with rocks. Love saved Lucy from being damaged by such hate. She and Suzanne met as girls, and they soon devoted themselves to art, literature, and to one another. In Paris, Lucy became a writer, and Suzanne worked as an illustrator. Together, they created the shocking, surrealist photographs for which they are now relatively famous. Today, they're better known by their artistic names, Claude Cahun and Marcel Moore, and have influenced such artists as Cindy Sherman and David Bowie. But the Nazis would call what they made degenerate art. Since childhood, they had been developing all the tools they would need to fight the Nazi occupation. Their love story and their creative abilities equipped them with the courage to become resistors. Here's how their daring plan worked. They pretended to be a disgruntled soldier, secretly delivering sarcastic poems, demoralizing dialogues, scandalous jokes, and bawdy songs. These were their paper bullets. The messages were designed to fool the Nazis into believing that a conspiracy was afoot, and they worked. The Germans ran in circles for 4 years trying to track down whoever was undermining military morale. The secret police subjected Lucy and Suzanne to interrogations and a rigged trial. Then, at a crucial moment, Lucy uttered the words, "I am on my father's side of Jewish origin." She outed herself, revealing her Jewish family so she could take the fall, desperately hoping that Suzanne would be released. Lucy was willing to put her own life on the line to save the woman she loved. Lucy and Suzanne's remarkable story of resistance at ground level reminds us that a private life lived in struggle can prepare us for the larger battles to come.